Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and well, I'm interrupting today's video because parts 3, 4, and 5 of my Myst playthrough, I've lost the live commentary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch these episodes and overdub with my thoughts of what was going on during the time when I made these choices and when I played through. Please forgive me, I'll try the best I can, but after episode 5, starting with episode 6, the live commentary is intact and should be okay, so just episodes 3, 4, and 5 will have post-playthrough commentary. Sorry for the inconvenience, and enjoy the episode. Hey everybody, post-gameplay editing, Charlie902 here to provide you some post-gameplay commentary due to the fact that I lost the live commentary for this episode. But fear not, for this is the last episode. Starting next episode, episode 6, we'll have live commentary back. Last episode, we finished the Salentic Age. We gave a red page and a blue page. We read a book, and in the book about the stone ship, we found some symbols. So we're going to go ahead and look at the photo album here and look at these astrological symbols that we found, formations. And we're going to try to figure out, we're noticing here there's a blank page here. And we're going to try to figure out which order we need to press these symbols in. At least we think there's an order to it. So we're simply just going to go from left to right, starting with, well, we need to find the ones we need to start with. So we notice there's 8 of them. 8 columns with 8 lights. So there's an eye. There's a snake. There's a tick. There's an anchor. Arrow. Leaf. Templar cross and the bird. And the stone ship is down. So it either needs to be a different combination of symbols that we illuminate or a different order. So let's look at the photos again. We're looking at the number of stars to see if there's any correlation there. We're thinking maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 stars, but it doesn't appear to be the case as a lot of them share the same amount of stars. So we went through the Salentic Age in that rocket ship, and that was the way to get there, so we're thinking this surely has to be the way to get to the stone ship. There's a giant tree over there, and then there appears to be a grave here. Hoping to find a date or something on it, but we're not seeing anything. So this kind of looks like an observatory of sorts. When we first came in here, it looked like there were stars up there. And this looks like Doc Brown's time machine. We're looking at the stars up here. And I remember thinking, well, maybe we just look around and we find star patterns that match. And that would give us a date, but maybe the dates go in order, and that's the order that we press the buttons outside. But there seems to be far too many options. If it was just like a few set years and a few set months, that would make more sense. But considering we can put in all of these different dates, even a time, there just seems far too many variables to choose from. So we're just kind of looking around. And that looks the same as the last one. So at this point, we kind of realize, all right, we need some dates to put in here. There's no way we're going to really be able to guess what goes in there. And this switch doesn't appear to do anything. So now we come back out here, and we're going to try to figure out which symbols we need to press, and in what order, if there is an order. We've already did the voltage in there, so that's complete. We don't know the time to enter here. I was thinking maybe that was a sundial on the top and we have to kind of determine the time from that sundial, but it seems too vague to actually use for a time. I was noting the shadow here on the pedestal. We also have this cabin here, along with this weird tree. So yeah, going into the cabin, there's the mural of the tree on the left. It looks like there needs to be some items placed in the bottom here. When we spin this, we can hear what appears to be like a gas valve or a gas leak. The PSI doesn't go up. And we don't know a code. We know this has to do something with that tree since the mural's there. But once again, no PSI. So either we're missing parts or we're missing something that goes along with this. So try turning the switch, nothing happens. So yeah, I'm a little stumped. The only clue we have is these signs here. And we got the clue from the book. We can go up on top of this building, but I don't know for what purpose. The only thing I can think of is it gives us a better view of this tower, which I thought would give us a hint, but it doesn't appear to. So those are the columns. We're trying to see if there's any significance to see in the columns from here, which there doesn't appear to be. And we go back into the library. Activate what appears to be a fireplace. There's a matrix of buttons here. So I was thinking maybe we put the star signs in here, but it would be too inaccurate as there is no grid or pattern here. Let's go back and look at the books. We look at this book, which we haven't looked at before. And lo and behold, look, there are patterns. So I decided to take pictures of these patterns. There can't be that many, right? 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 I'm taking pictures because I believe that I will need these patterns. Also, while I'm doing this, because there's a lot of patterns that I'm going to take pictures of here, did the original Myst, because I didn't play it, did it have a camera feature like this, or was this added? Because I feel like this camera feature has made this game, I don't want to say easier, but more streamlined and accessible. It's much easier to take pictures like this than it is to simply copy down every pattern onto a notebook or use a personal camera to take a picture or a screenshot of this. Because remember, back in 1993, you know, camera phones weren't a thing. Cell phones weren't really a thing. You had mobile phones, but they didn't operate the same way that today's phones do. And they certainly weren't as common, especially with kids my age, which I would have been around 10 when Myst came out. I wouldn't have had a phone at that age. So we give up the ghost on taking the pictures, and we want to see just how many that there are here. And there are a lot of patterns. Clearly it's designed to show you that, hey, the right answer is probably in here, but you're going to need to know which one is the right answer, rather than just grabbing this book and going through each one of these. Now, if I had infinite time, I could probably sit down and enter every single one of these codes until I found the right one. But I ain't got that kind of time. I'm a family man. I do YouTube as a hobby. I would like to do it more than a hobby if I can make it profitable one day, but, you know, jury's out on if that'll ever happen or not. But in the interim, I've got a family, I've got a job. I don't have time to go through every single one of these. So I took a picture of the last one, and we're going to back out. And I believe this is where I got stuck on the book screen. I was trying to back out. I hit escape a few times. I think I actually hit the camera button a few times. I'm trying to get away from this bookshelf. And I ended up having a tough time doing it. I thought opening and closing a book might fix it. There I go. I try to take a picture to fix it. I'm just stuck here. I don't know if this is a glitch or maybe I just wasn't doing something right on this particular occasion, but I got stuck looking at this screen and I was starting to freak out because I was trying to figure out how was I going to, you know, salvage the episode and restart the game, which I could do very easily with editing. I just didn't want to. I wanted to be able just to exit. Little did I know, my live commentary wasn't recorded, so now I'm having to watch this episode again and provide post-gameplay commentary. So I managed to get away through just randomly clicking the mouse over and over and over outside of the books. And let's try out, I think I try out one of these. Yeah, I do. Try out one of these patterns here. So you see me copying in my mind the first couple columns and then placing them on. So yeah, just go back and forth from the photo to the matrix, I guess is the best way to say that, of lights, and trying to copy it. It's a bit cumbersome coming out of the interaction menu into the photo menu, but I'm still thankful to have it. I would suspect the original Myst did not have this photo mode, but I could be wrong. I never played it. Let me know in the comments. And I have to look at the last column. Looks like 1, 2, and 5. Nothing happens. Press the button, it just opens again. So clearly that wasn't the answer, and I'm not about to put in all other 199 or 299 different patterns. We still don't know what this dial does other than just illuminate red on the buildings, on the 4 buildings. We can hear the tower turning. I was thinking maybe if we place it on the columns that we could get some sort of a hint. It says library, I hit the button, it does nothing. So I'm really digging at what should we do in order to progress the game at this point. Like I said, the only hint that I know that I have is the stone ship. I pressed the wrong handle there. The stone ship star formations. Save the game. I wanted to save before I interacted with these books again because I didn't want to get stuck in this again. We've already read Stone Ship. I'm just kind of looking through to kind of see if anything jumps out to me to kind of let me know how I need to put these signs in. I'm looking at the map of the island here. Looking for dates more than anything. Not seeing any. So now we're going to look through channel wood, and I'm going to look for anything I need to take pictures of. I noticed a color change here from blue to green, back to blue, to almost a purple, red, back to blue, back to green. And then we've got the map of the tree village, I believe it is. That's what it looks like based on the picture in the lower right. I'm just browsing through looking for dates or any type of information or codes or anything that I might need in order to access other parts of the island or to solve some of these puzzles. I see a windmill. I'm looking at the pattern here to see if it lines up with like astrological signs or anything. And I didn't see anything. Let's look at the Myst book. Scroll through it. Collecting heat. There's where I see the radar dishes and the compass from the Celtic Age of Myst. There's the rocket ship. Parts of this book are missing. There's where I found the music notes, and then there's the island. Mechanical Age, let's check it out again, see if we missed anything here. And I noticed this power and track slope diagram, along with this large rotating, looks like a building. And that's it. We've looked over everything again. And at this point, we're still kind of stumped as to what we need to do. Don't like red guy.
Return. Thank you for revenge.
Okay. Trying to see if he said anything different. He's saying the same thing. I'm confused as to what this dial does. We hear it rotating the tower, but we don't know what that does. At least not at this point. I do later figure that out. So that's the observatory looking building, and those are the 8 columns. And I noticed that the clock tower should be down here, but it's not on the map. Emu, I guess? I said flamingo earlier. Doesn't look like a flamingo. Tick. Let's look at the album again. I was thinking about deleting the pictures, but you have to select them one by one. I realized that would take forever. At this point, I'll say that I'll delete those pictures during between episodes, so that you won't have to sit here and watch that. So I think we're going to go in order from left to right and try to see if that is the way we have to turn these on. But the blank page is throwing me for a loop. Let's turn them all off. We left Snake and Eye on. And I don't remember my reasoning at the time for leaving those 2 on. For some reason I thought that would work. I think it's because they're on the same page. Or same 2 pages. Alright, so I'm trying to get the anchor because I want to open them in order. You can kind of see, if you get real close to them, which each one is. But it's not exactly easy. So I'm looking for the anchor, which I can see it's this one. Eye. Then Snake, which is this one. I'm going to check the picture again and see which ones from left to right are after that. So it should be Leaf, Space, which is confusing me, Tick, Cross. So let's do Leaf, Tick, Cross. There's a Leaf. And I'm looking for the Tick. I don't remember exactly where it's at. Has to be this one. Looking for the Cross. There we go. And now arrow, then bird. Arrow. And bird. And much to our dismay, that didn't do it. So now I got to think of another order or pattern to do these in. I didn't mean to click credits, I meant to hit photo album. So we're trying to figure out what other correlations they may have to kind of give us an idea of which ones we need to turn on in which order. Once again, looking at the stars, maybe all the ones with 2 stars on, or maybe all the ones with 3 stars on. Maybe the total number of stars in the picture will give the number that you turn it on in. But I quickly figure out that that is not correct. Also notice I have 41 out of 50 pictures. I definitely have to delete some. Looking for constellations. Trying to leave all with 3 stars on, or 3 bright stars. That doesn't do it. And once again, at a loss. We'll try to see if there are other paths I can go down that I haven't been down before. So I feel like there's something I'm missing. Which is true, but at the time I was playing this, I didn't know that. Suspected it, didn't know it. I keep coming back to this roof because I feel like there has to be a reason you climb up on this roof. And just trying to go places I haven't been before. Maybe there's an inscription or a carving or a piece of paper or something that says something that I'm missing. Weird mechanical tree over here. And I'm just wandering around trying to see if there's something I've missed. I keep looking at the shadow of the tower thinking there's significance to that when there isn't. So I'm trying to line the hands up with the shadow of the tower here. Which obviously does nothing. And I'm frustrated because I don't know which time to go up there. So let's have another walk around the island, see if there's anything else we can interact with that maybe we have missed. And I see it just now. For reference, I have completed the game. But I see something that I missed. That at the end of the game, I thought was new. So I've confirmed something that I thought at the very end that is now true. Those of you that have played the game before will probably know what I'm referring to. I don't want to spoil anything. I know I need to get the ship to rise. I haven't been in this room in a long time, so let's go check it out again. Maybe there's some sort of clue or answer down here. Got the lovely music again. So we got topographical extrusion tests, marker switch diagram, and water turbulent pool. $67 gives us a pool. I'm thinking stone ship. Maybe there's something linking it to water, but I'm not seeing any other changes within the room that would give me an answer. So now let's do the extrusion chest, because we know what the marker symbols look like. Well, there's the marker symbol. Not marker symbol, but marker switches, I'm sorry. So, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Sorry no progress this episode, but I was really racking my brain wandering around trying to figure out what we needed to do. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.